Everton 0, Manchester United 3. Who's seen that result coming? Garnacho scores the goal of the season. Cancel any other goals this season already. Nothing is beating that. What a start to the game that was. We're going through the whole performance and getting your reaction to it as well and your comments. Jay will also be joining me as well. I'm giving away this very shirt here to a United Vibe member tonight as well. Live, we have got the draw. And you know what? Just on that, just so you guys know, there were that many entries into that. We've had a word. We've got a second prize as well. A mystery shirt for the second place runner-up in that competition. Guys, get on it. Get on it now. We are live. We are talking United Everton. And wow, what a day. What a day that has been. What a weekend it has been for Manchester United. Absolutely amazing result. First of all, today, amazing results through the weekend. We've closed the gap again on more teams above us. I mean, for us to actually be 4 points behind Liverpool right now is unbelievable. I cannot believe it. I was that excited, I forgot to introduce what channel this actually is and say hello to everyone in the chat. It is the United Vibe. I'm Adam. I was just on top of the league, shouting, screaming about what I was witnessing, loving it at the same time, being shocked, which I'm all for, like I said. I will gladly take the L in terms of how I seen that game going. But yes, it's all about being a fan and accepting them moments. What a moment we had straight away. I mean, we've got to start talking about it, guys, from the off. There's only one place to start. That goal. That goal for Alejandro Garnacho. If there was a game and a pressure cooker situation and a moment you needed to deflate that situation, my God, unbelievable. What a goal, and 100% goal of the season. I don't think anything is going to come near that. Someone is going to have to do an overhead kick from 40 yards out that hits the bar, hits the ground and goes into the roof of the net, a la Tony Yeboah style, to actually compete with what we just seen there today. I was blown away by it. Shocked. So you only have to watch my reaction on top of the league to that goal. Unbelievable. I've said that word so many times already, but absolutely chuffed the bits for Garnacho. Deserves it, and 100% is Stonewall guaranteed that position in the starting lineup on the left-hand side now. He's pushed Marcus Rashford out to the right-hand side. This is how good he is. Ten Hag changed it up. He mixed it up. We called it yesterday on the live show. Ten Hag's master plan. We looked at it. We heard the rumours that Kobe Mainoo was going to be starting in this game. And, oh, my God, again, Mainoo's performance. How good was that? If Garnacho did not hit that overhead kick, Mainoo is getting man of the match, hands down. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. I'm just going to read through some of your comments because it was unbelievable. It really was. What an important result, says Robert Hale. Cliff Red 7 says, what a goal. Hey, Adam, enjoyed that. Get in. I was buzzing with the result. Absolutely fantastic. So we play better when Ten Hag is in the stand and Rashford has a new haircut and he's got his girlfriend back. Don't forget that, Daz. Yes, brilliant stuff. Gabrielle, we're all surprised Martial scored in the league before Højlund. Yes, Martial contributing to 2 goals today. I was calling out mannequin Martial from the start. Wow, we got an actual performance there, albeit when it had calmed down, we had the goal cushion and everything was going smoothly. Yes, but you can only say what happened. We got the early goal and the players defended well as a team. We took our moments. We took our chances. That's what's important in this game. And ultimately, that's what won the day because Everton, pretty poor. Pretty poor. I'm just going to check where Jay is at now. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to send him a message now. He is supposed to be joining me. It should be exciting. What a goal, says Graham. Graham, unbelievable, mate. I've not seen a goal like that in a long time. Good win from a Liverpool fan, was on top of the league for watching you. Cheers for that. Scotty, absolutely buzzing. Anyone who has come over from top of the league to join us here, thank you. Welcome. Get your comments in. Get the likes coming in on the video, guys. We need likes on this video. New member is in. Jensk, brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, mate. I will enter you into the draw. Anyone who does join now as a member will be automatically entered into this draw. I will add your name to the list as we go along. We've already got over 40 names on this list for this draw. And if you are just joining now, we have got a second prize as well, a mystery shirt for you guys as well. There's that many. Brilliant. But, guys, let me know what you think. Kaz says, Reds go marching on. Other teams are falling off now. Let's see where we are at Christmas. 100%. Mainoo was brilliant, says Dad Salford. Adam, What's this 0-0? I knew we'd win. Let's enjoy and think about Wednesday. On Wednesday, yeah, honestly, ML, I think that's what it was. I said it then. I seen United with a 0-0 just being solid and getting through. We took advantage there of a brilliant moment from Garnacho and we rode it through. And credit to the boys for getting that win, our biggest win of the season. Our first win this season when we've won by more than 1 goal as well. Is this the catalyst to Manchester United improving in performance related as well this season? Because the results are good and we have got 5 wins in the last 6. So you got to look at that and go, great news, great positivity there. Moving up the table, 24 points. We've cleared out the goal difference as well from the negative. That's another big one. So we're back to level par now, 0. Can we start getting in the black now in the goal difference as well and scoring a few more goals? It is a tough ask because it's Newcastle away next. And that is a nightmare for Manchester United. Another tough away trip. Can we catch them cold after European exploits in the week? We're in Europe ourselves, so a good time probably to play Newcastle. We're not too much worried about one team having an advantage over us because they've played less games in the week. Positives again, looking at it that way. I can see people there. Kobe oozes class, says David Burgess. Marcus, MUFC forever. Mainu was quality. He was. Frank Davison. Mainu has to be a star. Has to be a starter after that performance. Best player on the pitch. I actually thought when Garnacho and Mainu were coming off, it was a mistake from Ten Hag. But the more you look at it, was Mainu actually being brought off because he's being rested for the games in a week? And Garnacho saying, are the academy players coming through now our most important players? Interesting there how we had 5 academy graduates within that squad, within that team today at one point or another. That's brilliant. All of them were our best players by a country mile. A country mile. Steve WXM Hoyland would have been devastated to miss playing that team. Yes, I think he would have filled his boots as well. Right to take Kobe off, says Graham. I think he's going to be starting, me personally. I think he's going to be right up there and he's going to be knocking on the manager's door for Galatasaray, surely. He really is. He really is. I think Jay is just about to join us as well. He's ready to go. I'm going to see if Jay actually seen this result coming through. I guarantee it shocked him like it shocked the rest of us. United Spotlight says, great win, great goal. Still a long way to go, but we need to keep winning. Coming into tougher fixtures now. All our 8 wins are from bottom half teams, so we need to step up big time from here on in, here on out. Yeah, 100% we do, but you can only play who's in front of you. That's what it's all about. Looking forward to seeing the very best 2 on YouTube, pundits-wise. Yes, thank you very much. And on that note, I'll introduce my guest today, Mr. Jay Daly. Absolutely buzzing myself, Jay. How are your feelings right now? What comes to mind with that result today?
What comes to mind, Adam, is your cliche, a game of 2 halves. Oh. I messaged you for half-time. I said, that defence is in a coma. Like, the last 10 minutes there, you thought, oh no, it's going to happen again. We've set back. We've avoided Everton on. And even with Everton's poor finishing, I felt before half-time it'd be 1-1. And that would the gloss taken off Garnacho's goal and everything would change. But I think, particularly for us, I think Onana's cuteness, I think there for 20 minutes, you could see the amount of times he got the ball at his feet. He had both hands. He's like, lads, literally, calm down, calm down, calm down. So we have an African gentleman in Liverpool telling everybody to calm down, which I thought was quite ironic. And I think he just put a little bit of poise and guile into that back 4. He knew that we need to take a sting out of Everton. And I think normally that back 4 lacks leadership. And without Varane being there or Martinez, I think today Onana showed his leadership skills and really got Maguire and Lindelof to a set to calm down, spray the ball around, take a sting out of Everton's play. And we got to half-time at 1-0. I think that, for me, was the tipping point of that game. Getting there at half-time 1-0, where Ten Hag then can go in and tell, okay, guys, we're here at 1-0. It's been scrappy. It's been a poor performance. But second half, Everton are going to come at you. Weather the storm. Keep playing as you are. And the goals will come. So for me, Adam, I don't know how you view it, but for me, the Onana leadership, the last 10 minutes there, got us to half-time 0-0. and for me, changed the game.
Yeah, honestly, I if it weren't for Garnacho, obviously Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, I had Onana down as man of the match as well. I thought he was absolutely rock solid. I thought faultless. I have gone in on Onana, saying he should be dropped this season. Gladly hold my hands up and say he's turned it around. Man, that penalty save has definitely turned his fortune in that United shirt around. I think that has been his moment of the season. Hopefully, there'll be a few other players who will learn from this result. I mean, obviously, we've seen the lineup. Jake, I want to get your opinions in a second on another player. I'm just going to bring up super chat from Rahul says, praise the Lord. Yeah, I'm expecting a few like this. Praise the Lord if it isn't the old United stand. Adam and Jay, we can now please take 2 minutes and explain to us all why you left the United stand. Not yet, mate. It is coming. I will tell you. But appreciate the super chats. We're just loving doing our own thing, our real thing, mate. We can be ourselves here, and that's what this channel is all about. And top of the league. But brilliant stuff, Rahul. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Sorry I can't answer your question in full, but you understand, I'm sure, as well. But Jake, I want to come to you on Anthony Martial today. Involved in the first goal, a penalty, and then got his second goal. Is this Martial now coming in, covering for Højlund when we need him and having moments like this? Is this what we're expecting from Martial right now? Is this the rest of his career?
Well, just to put the that in context, just before the penalty, I had a tweet ready to go. And if you go back 2 minutes before the penalty, when the ball was put across the box, Garnacho hit the side netting. Martial is standing edge of the box. He didn't even bother his arse to run. And I was about to tweet out Martial had been lazy. And then, yeah, I actually genuinely was. That penalty, the 50-50 penalty, a lot of reps will give it, a lot won't. I'm glad we got it. But up to that point, I couldn't see what Martial contributed to the game. I know a lot of the fans in the chat now are going to say, "Oh, you've had a anti-Martial agenda for years." Maybe you have, but before that foul from Ashley Young, I don't think he'd contributed very, very much. Took his goal well. I'll give him credit. It's a classic striker's poacher's goal. Gary Lineker once said, "You make 20 runs in a game, and that one run where you're onside and you get a tap in, that's what you know for the striker." So look, I want to give Martial credit for his goal, but am I about to come on here and say this is a new dawn of Tony Sicknote Martial? Martial could get injured tomorrow in a warm down and be out for that sort of game. So I'm not going to get gassed on Martial after a one well-taken tap in. Adam, I just can't. I'm too pragmatic.
Yeah, no, you are, mate. I know. I don't think anyone's being carried away. We just take the wins when they come around, individual wins. Martial today, I was fearing we were in for a fight. He wasn't going to get stuck in. He wasn't going to be up for it. In the end, he proved his worth by just having that little bit of quality and composure in that Everton area, and was a major contributor in that second half. We can't deny that. And you know what? To see him smiling walking off the pitch is a good sign for United fans when you see Martial smiling, by the way. But hey, look, we've just beaten a team by more than one goal for the first time this season. It was our biggest win of the season. Everyone said our away form needed to improve. Well, we are doing it. We're 5 wins in 6. The next test, and we'll talk about this eventually, Jay, a bit later on probably, is obviously one of the teams from the top half of the table. Can we beat one of them teams? That's what's going to come to. But honestly, Jay, Garnacho's goal, we've not talked about it. I've had my piece. I've had my say on it. One of the best goals I've ever seen. Like, up there with Rooney, and when you break it down, I think it was his first touch, Jay. It's better than Rooney's goal, I thought. What do you reckon?
Well, I think Wayne has admitted that that goal he got against City, he shinned it. I think Wayne has actually admitted that. He actually admitted that openly. Yeah, what a delivery from Delo. And yeah, you're possibly right. It possibly was his first touch of the game. Yeah. And just I suppose, first of all, the confidence and poise in a young player like that early in the game, just say, screw it, I'm banging this. And that is the mark of a player that no game is too big for him, no cage is big for him. He just has that self-confidence and ability, just have a go. And is that not what we've always wanted from young players, to get in the pitch and not be stranglehold into a collective whereby, oh my God, if I can't try this because I'm going to mess up. You remember back when we had Van Gaal, he was telling players, take a touch, don't shoot first time. So he was actually curtailing creativity. So to a player like Marcel, like Garnacho, and I think the first show I came with you 2 weeks ago, Adam, I was saying, can we not play Garnacho week in, week out and see what he can do? So right now, you would take Garnacho over Anthony every day of the week. And so far, are you going to see a go this season? Unless someone does a Beckham-esque halfway line chip or a volley from 35, 40 yards, that's already up there for the PUSKAS award.
Yeah, 100%, mate. I think we said that. Me and Craig both said the same thing there. I said someone's going to have to do an overhead kick from 40 yards that hits the goal, hits the crossbar and hits the goal line and bounces into the roof of net like Tony Yeboah back in the day in the early Premier League years for Leeds. It's going to take a monumental goal to actually topple that one. That is, you put all consideration into it. The pressure cooker of the game, the first attack for Manchester United, his first touch, everyone's cold. No one's actually settled into the game or anything like that. That is an absolute worlder, and that is not going to be beaten anywhere in world football. I mean, I seen Mason Greenwood's goal last night for Getafe. Holy shit balls. That was a strike and a half. But I just said, Jay, today, obviously, there's opinions on Scott McTominay, but 5 academy players involved in that there today for Manchester United. It doesn't take much, does it? It doesn't take marquee signings sometimes. I'm looking at the likes of Garnacho, Kobe Mainoo right now as being brought off on that 70-minute mark. I didn't see it at the time, but when I thought about it, I went, actually, they're probably saving these players now because they are the more important players. This could be a change of tack from Ten Hag. We talked about it last night saying he's going to start mixing things up. There's no sign of Anthony. Garnacho has now shoved Rashford out onto the right-hand side and has totally held down that left-hand berth. Now, no one's taking that off Garnacho. And I think he cemented that there today with his man-of-the-match performance and goal of the season. For me now, I'm looking at this and do you know what? You can forget the price tags now because these players coming through, Kobe Mainoo today, next, what I'll get your opinion on him. Was it not just a bit of freshness and a breath of fresh air for United fans to see some old school United creeping into this game today? Academy players playing well, Jay.
If you take Kobe Mainoo, Onana and Garnacho out of that side, that's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to put it in context, those 3 players today made the genesis of a Solskjaer team in the second half look like a decent sight to watch. And we've been chatting ourselves, and you've been on various shows bemoaning the 1-0s that we've usually got against, let's just say, mid-table Premiership teams. So today we've been asking for give the youth their chance. But Pellistri came on. He was instrumental in the 3rd goal. I've been calling for him as well. So I think the injuries now, I think it's kind of fortunate a bit for Ten Hag because he has no choice only to play Mainoo today and Garnacho based on the atrocious form of Anthony, the injuries to Casemiro, not having another CDM to play beside Scott McTominay, who we know his limitations. So I think Ten Hag has been backed into a corner. He had to play Mainoo today. He had no other option. And had Mainoo not gotten injured in the pre-season, I would have hoped Ten Hag would have had the vision to play him from the start of the season, aside Casemiro was actually fit. So I think Ten Hag was backed in the corner today. I don't really think it was Ten Hag given the youth its head. I think he had no options. And you alluded to the fact that he took off Mainoo because he knows now, right, I've got to keep him fresh and play him against Galatasaray and upcoming against Newcastle next week. So listen, I'm all for the youth. You know that. I almost have been.
100%, mate. Well said. I do agree with that sort of side of it where he had no choice. I don't know where Anthony is actually at the moment. I didn't know he was injured or anything like that. But Honest Tiger there with a gifted membership. Don't forget, guys, today is the draw. At the end of the show, your man there, Jay, will actually be announcing the winner of this shirt. So get hold of that membership. Anyone who has just joined today will be joining the list. So there is a link in the description below if you want to be a member. There is a second prize as well. We've organised it because there's so many entrants in this competition. So, yeah, get onto it. Thank Honest Tiger as well while you're at it. Absolutely brilliant stuff as well. Looking forward to that at the end of the show today. John O'Neill with the super chat. Rashford should be pulled off. Shocker. He got his goal from the penalty spot. Marcus Rashford today seemed to let loose a little bit and be a bit more positive than the Rashford of old when he got the goal, Jay. But we need a little bit more. He was disappointing in his decision making, and his performance overall today for me was one of the old Rashford again, and the one that is going to divide this fan base forever in a day.
Yeah, a phrase that we always use is football IQ in relation to Rashford. And I won't say some, I think the first half, all of his decision making was the football IQ of a kid playing under 10s, where you expect him to run down blind lads, you expect him to play ludicrous passes, and also you expect a 10-year-old to put his hands in his hips and not run, not press, just not do very much. So to be honest with you, Adam, up to the point where Bruno, being a captain, shows some captaincy skills today, knows that Rashford needs a goal, gave him the penalty. And I tell you, I was watching the run-up, I thought, oh, Jesus, he's going to miss. He's going to miss. Please don't miss. Especially Pickford being his international colleague, you thought, okay, Pickford has stood in front of penalties for England so many times. He's going to stop it. But I give Rashford credit where it's due. Well taken penalty. And if this is going to be the tipping point moment that Rashford suddenly switches on, I'm all for it. But I just can't see it. One kind of a day of sunshine doesn't make a summer, Adam.
No, it doesn't. But you look at this. We talked then, Rashford, Bruno's captaincy, giving him the penalty, tucks it away. Maybe that could be the moment. Martial, that moment today. Garnacho, he's had that coming of age moment, some would say today with that. When United were really up against a tough atmosphere and a tough day, he basically just killed it off with a moment of brilliance early doors. Ten Hag, you just spoke then, Jay, regarding getting lucky with not having many options. The chance to play the younger players fell into his lap, really. Can Ten Hag use this now and learn from it and move forward and actually trust in some of these younger players in certain games? Not all of them. There are going to be games when we have to sort of nurse them, take them in, take them out, and pick certain games for them. But he knows he can rely on these players now. That was a blood, guts and thunder type of game there today. The foul count was off the scale early doors. Do you think Ten Hag can learn from this now? Is this a moment for not just the players, but Ten Hag? And maybe watching it from the stands, I don't know, maybe you've seen something a bit different from up there because it seemed to be working. The changes seem to work as well today. His in-game management, I was calling it until, like I said, I had that moment I realised that he is probably taking these players off at the right time here. But you've got to hope that United can use this, Jay, now. Do you have confidence that it can be that moment? I mean, 3-0 away from home, that wasn't in anyone's wildest dreams today.
No, I think, Adam, most fans would have taken a scrappy 1-0 today, given the context of it was against a hard done by Everton as a club. To go to the Cauldron of Goodison Park, that the home fans, I've been in Goodison Park. It's one of the, I'm sure you've been there as well, Adam. It's one of the very few remaining old school grounds from the 80s, 90s left in London that's actually in the Premiership that has a bit of character. And I think Everton as a club are hard done by. The fans are hard done by. 10 points deducted before the international break. They were pretty comfortable in the position, and now they're in a bit of a dogfight. So today, Sean Dyche, you know what you're going to get from Sean Dyche. I think I thought Calvert-Lewin would give Lindelof and Maguire a much bigger battle, but their finishing was poor. So to get away from Everton today, in the context of today's game, at 3-0, albeit take the first half as one compartment that was dog shit. The second half to come away with 3-0, it's a massive win. So Ten Hag have to use this now, I suppose, as a litmus paper. The younger players have stepped up in the cauldron of Everton, Goodison Park. So would he trust them in the hell of Galatasaray midweek, followed by Newcastle at the weekend? That's 3 massive games in a row for Ten Hag and for the club. After what we saw today, Manu picks himself. Garnacho picks himself. Martial's got to start because there's no other choice. So I think Ten Hag now is backed into a corner, as you pointed out, Adam. He's got no choice. He's got to play them.
That's it. And you hope that basically these players learn from this as well. Actually go to this game, use it as the benchmark to kickstart their season, realise the chips were down at the football club. Everyone's in a pressure cooker situation. Everyone's scrutinising every individual performance. And yeah, you look at it that way and go, can you actually use this as your springboard going forward this season? That's what's important, I think, for all of these players today. It's all right celebrating this, go away, forget about it by the morning, because we've got 2 more big games and then the rest of the season to go on. This should be staple for Manchester United now. You've done what you needed to do. You've gone away to a poor team at Goodison in Everton. You weren't playing great yourself. You've took your moments well, and it's killed the game off. We come away with a great win, and everything's positive. Actually closing in, I mean, we want to be only 2 points behind Spurs right now and have the same amount of wins as them and Liverpool. I just don't know how we've done it. I really don't. So it's crazy, mate. What was you going to say? Sorry, Jay?
No, I was going to say, like, we are 6 points off the top, irrespective of the poor performances, irrespective of the injuries, and irrespective of the drama that's going on behind the scenes with the ownership and the impeding 25% takeover by Ratcliffe. We're still 6 points off top. Am I saying we're going to fight for title? Absolutely not. But top 4, top 5. A month ago, I would have thought that was possible. If we keep grinding out wins now, even playing poorly, I'm sorry, Adam, but you've got to take the points out of performance right now.
Yeah, no. You know what? I couldn't have said that any better, right? Honestly, I couldn't. It has been one of them seasons where you just take what you can when you can, and you hope that you what's the name, mate? You turn some of these wins into performances eventually. Winning games can only breed confidence in a team, and you just hope that this Manchester United team, like I said, just use these moments. Now look at what you can do when you play as a team. Yeah, the passes weren't great, the football wasn't great, but the moments when you needed to knuckle down, defend as a team, Onana controlling the back, making the saves you needed to. When Martial goes clean through, he's got the composure, he puts it away. Pressure on Rashford for the penalty, the goal from Garnacho. Big moments that show that these players can actually perform when it's necessary. So I look at it and I go, positives all around. Yeah, performances are still got to be there, but 3-0 away at Everton, I think that's our best result at Everton in God knows how many years, Jay. I cannot even remember the last time we absolutely smashed Everton like this in a result. And the weekend's results have gone our way as well. Obviously, Liverpool dropped points, City dropped points, Spurs dropped points, and we're right up there in the mix. That's what's important right now. And like you said, 5th place will probably get you Champions League this season with the way that the Champions League is being restructured and us getting that extra place. And that ultimately will do for now. We have to build the turnaround for Sir Jim Ratcliffe and that new sporting direction or wherever way we're going is going to take years. So we have to deal with what we've got right now, which isn't a lot of money, which isn't a decent structure above, but we've got decent young players at this team. We need to out the players that really don't want to be here and just prioritise bringing in the 1-2 players that actually are going to improve this team. DJ John with a super chat. Cheers for that, buddy. Great stuff. Manu. Wow, our future is here. Our future was always here in our academy. It's what we've been brought up on. maybe it's time we started creating our own superstars instead of trying to buy them for these inflated prices. That is what it's all about. I think it's time that we actually did the draw for this very shirt. Not this one that I'm wearing. It won't fit you. I guarantee it. But I've got a list of entrants down with a number next to them. What is going to happen? I'm going to get Jay to pick a number in a minute. And then if your name is called out, which I will announce right now, you need to DM me on Instagram. It's running across the bottom of your screen there now. If you just give your YouTube name as the winner on this one and send that to me, a DM on Instagram, I will organize everything for you to get your shirt and move forward from there. There is going to be a second prize as well because there's so many entrants. So yeah, here we go, guys. Drum roll, please. Jay, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 42. The lucky name will be announced right now. Whether they're in this chat or not, I don't know. I cannot predict who is going to be available when I do the draw. I did warn everyone, but they can watch it back over and they'll have a bit of time to come back to me on Instagram anyway. So, Jay, the floor is yours, my friend. Pick that number.
No pressure. This is a beautiful jersey. What's it, 87, 88?
88 third kit.
Yeah. I'm actually after the 85 Cup final one. I had it as a child. I really want to get it as an adult. So if anyone wants to find a jersey for me, drop me a DM. I want to go for an iconic jersey number. Probably one of the most iconic jerseys of all time. Michael Jordan, 23.
Michael Jordan, 23. Jay, the winner of the Manchester United 1988 third kit. I don't know if you're in the chat, but Rosie McDonald, 01, you are the winner of the Manchester United third kit right here. Congratulations to you, Rosie. You have been picked out by Jay. You can thank him personally on his Twitter, on his Instagram, whatever. We're going to get that off him at the end of the show. But Rosie, this shirt is yours. Absolutely brilliant. Rosie McDonald 01. Is there anyone in the chat with that name? Just come forward. Let us know if you're actually in here. Hopefully you are in the chat, but you will have to watch it back. And I will contact you anyway from your entrance on the community post. So fantastic. But I did say there was going to be another prize. There's too many people and there's too many contributors to this channel. So we've organized a mystery shirt as a second prize. So taking the number 23 out of it, Jay, we're going same format again. One number between 1 and 42, which isn't 23.
Okay.
What are you going for?
I've got to go. I suppose I got to go with my countryman. I've got to go with Roy Morris Keane, number 16.
16. This is one of them names that hasn't got a name. So I'm just going to read this out digit by digit. You are a member and you have entered the competition. It is member 180682 TAF, as in TAF. I don't know the name, but I have the entrant in the community post, so I will contact them as well. But yes, you are the lucky winner of a mystery Manchester United jersey, which you will not find out what it is until it arrives at your doorstep. So well done, everyone. Thank you so much, all the members, for getting involved in that. And Jay, happy to have you on picking that number out there today. And hopefully Rosa is chuffed to bits with her 1988. I will actually get onto my guy and see if I can find you that 85 shirt, mate, and see what we can do there as well. So,
yeah, that would be super. That was the first game I was at as a child.
There you go.
Momentous. A young child. Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Back onto the game before we finish. We'll just round up with a few more points. Man of the match for you, actually, Jay. I know there was contributors there today, and the goal probably has put most people in the Garnacho group for the man of the match. But where would you go, mate?
Okay. I'm torn between Onana and Menu. Onana, I think, 3 excellent saves. His third save was David De Gea vibes. That ball's going top bins, dives top corner. But I think he does overall leadership, as I said at the start. But that being said, Manu, young kid, 18 years of age. I'm sitting beside my son who's 10, and I'm like, like 8 years ago, like you were a 2-year-old, and this kid was only playing schoolboy football, and now he's a Premiership player. I think for any kid watching football, it's there for you. If you work hard, you've got to have talent and ability. But Manu today, at 18 years of age, the way he was nipping back from midfield into the back four, taking passes, looking up, spraying a pass, moving for a return pass, simple stuff, Adam, for me, he was doing very, very well. Like a guy in his late 20s who was in that midfield for years. So he played with confidence and he played with composure far above 18 years of age. And for me, that's very impressive. He didn't put a foot wrong. So for me, it's got to be Manu.
Congratulations, Kobbie Mainoo, on your full debut with Manchester United. First team player, brilliant performance, composed beyond his years. Totally agree with you, Jay, on that one. Thank you so much to Steve Brindle with the super chats. Keep up the good work, mate. Always, it has been an absolute pleasure working alongside the people I am right now. It has only been 6 weeks. It's been an absolute ball, but absolutely brilliant stuff. And I am going to make this channel bigger than what it is. I am going to take it forward. There will be another announcement on the channel coming up on the 1st of December as well, guys. Starting the Christmas period, I've got another big announcement to come. So stay tuned for that. The Garnacho goal's just gone on replay on my screen right here. I'm just like, did it happen? The best thing about that goal actually was the reaction of all the players. It's like Garnacho was just like it was just Dalot's face, everyone's face. And credit to Dalot, I've given him a lot of stick recently, but that was a great ball to the back stick, whether it was overshot or not. But still, put it on the money. And Garnacho, oh my God, absolutely drooling over that goal. Steve, for that super chat, thank you very much. All your contributions, I've just seen on his Tiger there coming. You have been contributing, offering memberships throughout the last month. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant stuff from everyone. We've got a super sticker in there from DJ John as well. Cheers for that, my friend. Absolutely loving everyone's contribution to the channel. And then just right on cue, Mr. Honest Tiger donates another membership. He's just on fire. And he is a very honest tiger. Very honest tiger. Love it. Thank you. Jump onto that, guys. I'm always going to be giving more to the members. There is going to be more going forward as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff, as always. I mean, guys, let me know, actually, just before we go. Oh, Steve, he's back with another super chat. They won't let me speak, Jay. Sorry. I've just got to get through them. Fiver for Jay. It's nice to see it's nice to see Buzz Lightyear back. I've
been called worse, so I'll take that. I've been called a lot worse. Yes. Thanks, Steve.
That was it. Cheers for that, Steve. Brilliant stuff. Guys, let me know, who is your man of the match? Get your comments in now before we finish up. I want to know what you guys think. Loads of people going in for Garnacho. I've not seen Garnacho's quotes after the game, actually. I've not had a chance to yet. I need to get back and watch everything over again and take everything in. So, yeah, Garnacho, everyone going in on Garnacho. Mainoo as well in there for Stu. Good to see it all being academy players. I absolutely love that. I'm made up. Frank going with Mainoo. Mark Lanks is going Mainoo. Brilliant stuff. Luke Shaw immense, said Graham. I thought he had moments, Gray. Good to see him back, though, to be honest. Good to see him back. Hopefully, he can keep his fitness up now for the rest of the season because, my God, we're going to need that stability at the back. We really are. But guys, that is pretty much it. We are done and dusted. Congratulations to the competition winners. Thank you for all your contributions through the show and obviously for tuning in, doing the watch along with us on top of the league as well. Brilliant stuff, guys. Absolutely loved it. Loved the result. Loved the weekend. Loved being back to good football. Brilliant stuff. Jay, absolute legend, mate. Thank you for coming on again, my friends. Just give the people a shout out to where they can catch you on socials again if they don't already know.
It's JD Mourinho on Twitter, and it's one like thank Adam for having me on. It's my third week now in a row, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Just come on here and just talk and be myself. That's all I've ever wanted to do on YouTube. Just be myself and call it like I see it. So to be on with Adam, it's a better fresh air. And I've seen your comments after shows, guys, and thanks for your positivity because without you watching, Adam and I, with us two football fans talking to each other. So thanks for watching, guys. It means an awful lot. And please, guys, like, subscribe, and share.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Jay. And it is a pleasure having you on as well as everyone else we get on the show. With more of that to come, we're taking it to the next level, guys. I promise you. That will be announced in the next week. Is it now? Yep, less than a week for the next announcement. So stay tuned for that. What a great way to finish the show. What a great weekend and a great day for Manchester United and all our supporters. Good stuff, guys. Brilliant stuff. I'll be back tomorrow. Talking over the weekend, looking ahead to what is an absolute mental week for Manchester United on and off the pitch. Hopefully we'll get some updates on injuries as well and everything like that. But guys, absolutely brilliant as always. Thanks for tuning in. Absolutely brilliant. Like Jay said, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you through the week. Good stuff.